Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing some spring homemaking and then we're going to get to my spring living room makeover reveal. So I'm super excited about that. But before that, I wanted to chat. I want there to be a theme for today's video. And it all kind of stems from this super kind Instagram shout out that I got. It's from an Instagram account called City of Shay. And in it, she writes, moms on YouTube who have lots of kids and make homemade meals, do sourdough and have gardens. The dream life. And then below it says faves right now are Farmhouse on Boone, This Golden Hour, and Kristen Kahoff, which is me. Anyway, y'all, I responded back with stop. I wish I was half as cool as these other ladies. I feel like I'm just barely feeding my family over here, and the only thing I can keep alive are Cosmos and zinnias. Because part of me is like, oh my gosh, do people think that I am able to have this kind of life or do this kind of life? Because I feel like I am just barely scraping by over here, and I am so honored that people think that I am this great homemaker, but I feel like such an imposter some days. I feel like I'm really trying hard and I can barely get anywhere. So I'll share more on that in a little bit. Good morning, friends. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at myself. Y'all, mama's got pink eye. I got it from one of the girls, and I'm a little bit nervous about putting on makeup or contacts or anything. So this is who you're getting today. Welcome to my kitchen. I hope that you guys have grabbed yourself a warm drink. I've got my coconut creamer in my coffee this morning. I'm trying to feel all the spring feels. It is beautiful here. The birds are chirping. It's so bright and sunny outside. And listen, y'all, I'm just so thankful to be alive. Okay, so we're in kind of a weird week, I will say. One of our daughters is having surgery tomorrow, and so I really want to give her all of my time and attention. So I'm probably just gonna film this whole video in one day. I'm gonna show you our finalized living room makeover for spring. I still have a couple things left, but listen, people, we live here, okay? And so I was working on some laundry out there yesterday, and that needs to get put away. I'd like to get some kind of springy linens on our bed, just that I can give you guys a full picture of what the before and after transformation looks like. Finally be able to give y'all the big reveal that you deserve. Also, I'm not wearing my wedding ring. Nobody be nervous. I just can't get it back on after I took it off for painting that fireplace. But let me tell you, I don't think I've ever been so proud of a DIY project that I have done by myself ever before. So if you guys missed that last week, I had a whole video about it. We did a faux stone fireplace, and y'all, it looks so cute. I love looking in that direction every time I walk past it. I feel proud. I feel proud. Anyway, like I said, we've got some kind of spring homemaking to do around here. Get this place in ship shape, and then we'll do the full reveal. So let's go ahead and get started. I actually got some new pots and pans that I've been really excited to share. Okay, so even though we've used non-toxic cookware for a long time, such as cast iron or stainless steel, the main problem that we have is that our food sticks to the pan. It seems like no matter what we do, we just can't seem to get it right. And so I was really excited to start using these Caraway pans. Caraway is a non-toxic kitchenware brand that offers high quality kitchen essentials. And the best thing is that there is no Teflon, also known as PTFE. Caraway's pans use a ceramic coating, which is naturally slick and 100% non-toxic. I'm going to show you here just how easy it is to cook in these pans. You just need minimal oil or butter, and none of your food sticks. This cuts down on how long it is to do dishes, and it makes your cleanup a breeze. My husband cooks a lot of eggs, and these pans are gonna make his life so much easier. So let's talk about why we should all ditch microplastics. Microplastics are everywhere, from the air we breathe to the food we eat, and their impact on our health and environment is alarming. While we can't reverse the microplastics already polluting the planet, we can take meaningful steps to reduce exposure in our everyday lives. You can take simple steps like choosing non-toxic microplastic-free products from Caraway. Making the simple swap to a non-toxic product can protect your health and the environment. Caraway offers kitchenware designed to help you avoid these microplastics. making it easy to prepare meals safely and sustainably. Microplastics are linked to health issues like immune disruption, heart disease, and cancer, with more long-term effects still being researched. They've been found in organs and bloodstreams. Microplastics should not be in bodies, and they're becoming harder and harder to avoid, often found in household items. I would recommend getting the cookware set like I did. It comes with the saute pan, the fry pan, a Dutch oven, and a saucepan, plus lids for all of them, with the lid holder and the magnetic pan rack for storage. This saves you 20% versus buying individually. You wouldn't believe that the majority of cookware actually contains these harmful chemicals such as Teflon. Even a lot of the popular celebrity-backed brands have this in them. So if you are wanting to switch out your pans for a non-toxic alternative, check out Caraway. I would recommend getting the cookware set since you will save 20% by bundling. Plus, you can stack my discount code, Kristen Hoffman, and get an additional 10% off. You can use my code and save on all of their products site-wide. So this feeling of being an imposter, or like having this thought of, am I a fraud? Do people think that I'm something that I'm actually not? Comes more often than you might think. I started feeling super insecure the other day when I was listening to a podcast, and in this, the podcaster was basically coming after Meghan Markle, the girl who's married to Prince Harry. I don't have Netflix, but apparently she came out with a Netflix documentary that's called With Love, Meghan, and it's getting a lot of criticism and hate. And like I'm saying, like, I'm not really interested in celebrity stuff. I think I might follow, like, I don't know, less than 5 celebrities on Instagram. But like I said, I haven't actually seen this, but she was really coming after her. First, she was criticizing Meghan Markle for saying that she wanted privacy when she's made so much of her life public, and saying that, you know, if you choose to make parts of your life public, then all of your life should be public, and that you, for some reason, don't deserve privacy, which seems a little bit extreme to me. But then she started coming after her because Meghan is just trying to live this like peaceful lifestyle of hosting and community and trying to live a slower, more peaceful life, when she actually doesn't really have any type of authority or expertise on any of these things. She was criticizing her for bringing in a beekeeper to talk about their bees, you know, and she was like, why do you have a beekeeper? If you want to keep bees, then you need to learn them yourself, and why are you sharing about this if you're not an expert on it? And I have to admit to you that while I was listening to this, I started feeling all the feels. I was like, oh my word, I just do what I can. I am not an expert on cooking or cleaning or organization or any of the above. I did not grow up in a household of homemaking. This is something that I am learning all on my own, and I feel like I'm learning it late in life. I feel like I'm so late to the game when everybody else knows how to do these things, and I'm just bringing y'all along on the journey with me. Anyway, that whole podcast, I'm not gonna lie, I just stopped listening to it because it was just making me feel so self-conscious about the content that I create on here for you. Just thinking like, oh my goodness, is this what people think about me? Like, are people just criticizing me in their heads while they're watching me do these things? Like, oh my gosh, she's not doing this right. Oh, here she is putting flowers in a vase. Did she grow those flowers? Because I don't think she did. Well, no, I didn't grow these flowers. My husband brought them home to me as a surprise. Like, I cook mac and cheese out of a box more times than I would like to admit, you know. Like I said, in my garden, it's mostly cosmos and zinnias because they take absolutely no effort to grow. So sometimes I feel like I'm doing this channel and I'm doing the best for you guys, but I honestly don't feel like I have any authority in any of these areas, you know. Mostly, I just want my channel to feel like you are walking alongside a friend. I want you to feel who I am as a person and feel like we actually could be friends. There's this overwhelming feeling sometimes of like, oh my gosh, am I doing enough? Am I good enough for this? When in reality, I am just trying to create trust and connectedness with you guys, my viewers. I want you to see warmth and feel supported, that there's somebody else out there that's struggling with you. You know, there is a balance of beauty, but with that comes a lot of struggle. I also am constantly reminding myself that life is not about doing everything perfectly. I might not be the authority on cooking or the authority on cleaning or gardening or any of these things. But I will show you what I do know, and I will show you what works for us and our family. There's still so much that I don't know, and that's okay. I have to remind myself that everybody who is an expert on anything has been where I'm at right now. I'm not ready, but at least I'm here. So I just can't wait to continue to share my life with you guys, to share the good news of Jesus, and to share the hope that comes with walking alongside him. Okay, next I wanted to show you guys these curtains. I ordered these from a company called 2 Pages. I had seen them on social media and they just looked so pretty. They are a little bit feminine for my taste, but I thought that these would be so pretty during springtime. So I figured I would replace these. Let me share about these old ones real quick. So I really do love these that I've had for, gosh, I don't even know how long at this point. I will link these below because they really are great quality and we have loved them. But I know that I shared when we first put them up that they are like super short. They're probably at least 6, if not 8 inches above the ground. And you know how curtains are, especially these like big window curtains, you want them to touch the ground. So I've done my best to try to hide them behind these so that you really can't tell too much, but I will say that they look a little bit silly in person, so I'm excited to put these up. everybody, I want to say a huge thank you for being part of today's video. I always underestimate how long this kind of stuff takes, so thank you for sticking it out with me. I am just loving this space right now, and I can't wait to enjoy this not only in the spring but all the way through summer. So if you guys are not already, please consider subscribing. This cat, he wants me to put him down, but then the minute I put you down, you just went back up. Y'all, these cats, I'm telling you, they're supposed to be outdoor cats. What are you doing in here again? All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week. Bye.